Hello? It's me again. Did you miss me? Sorry I'm late. I don't have a good excuse. Just some poor time management. Welcome on in, everyone. Did you miss chat? Did you miss each other? I was not here on Wednesday. I was at a wedding. It wasn't mine, don't worry. It's not that I didn't invite you. So welcome on in to the chat, to the cats, to the dogs, to the Menchie gang, to the wonderful mods, to Shrimp in the chat, apparently. I got my tea, which is so needed. I realize I haven't spoken yet today. You know when you do that? Even though it's like 11. I have not spoken yet today. Am I quiet? There. See, that explains it. As I was saying, I haven't spoken. My voice is warming up with warm tea. Cheers. As always, I'm drinking Simplymailogical breakfast with an inch of oat milk. That's how we measure things in Canada. Don't be fooled by fluid ounces or whatever. So my plan for today, if it's all right with you guys, is chill chat mail. But one thing I want to do first is take off my nail polish because it's chipping because I wear peely base on my main hand. And I guess I did things with my right hand. It's been through a lot. It traveled across the country. So my mani is now kind of old. So I want to take off my nail polish, do a good nail soak, and we can just chill and chat while I do that. I also have this weird, scary looking thing called the sandbar, which I use to prepare to get grossed out. File my hand calluses. That's why it's white. That's my skin. Should I sell it like Sydney Sweeney in her bathwater? You guys want to buy my hand skin? Hey, that's maybe kind of like a high value because I'm like a hand model and whatever. You know what I mean? So in case maybe this is helpful to you, I don't think this, has a high rate of interest, this tutorial, but I'll do it because I need to do it anyways. And I'll show you how I take care of my hands in the unconventional way. So that's what we're going to do. And then we'll open some mail. So partly nail care, hand care, and then mail. So just chilling. You decallus in the shower. I've heard mixed things about like doing it while wet. I don't know. I'm not a real nail tech. I generally do it dry, to be honest. But I don't know. I'm not going to be mad at you if you do it in the shower. I don't know. All right, so what's going on in the super chats? Hold on, let me put it back this way. Jessica, I was devastated last week when I came home from early Father's Day dinner and missed a BB No Money super chat opportunity. Never again. Well, we're glad you're back. Glad I'm back. Just so we can have that again. Is Simply wearing the same nail polish on both hands? Yes, I am. I know. Absolutely shocking. It's born ugly. Here, let's... Who's ugly? We're all a little ugly on the inside. I'm gonna queue up the macro camera and get that started. Midnight Manny, should we be packing our bags soon to take a trip for our anniversary next month? Where are you going? I mean, the nail polish will be packed in, well, not a bag, a box, or is it a bag? I don't know. And then it'll make its way to you. So the nail polish is literally going on our trip to you at some point next month. Next month is July. Born ugly. Oh my God, she has seen better days. But that's okay, we're gonna take care. So here's my mani. I'm wearing Born Ugly on both hands with scattered hollow taco. I know this almost never happens, although it's been happening kind of recently where my hands match. And just a couple weeks ago, my hands and my toes all matched, which is like unhinged behavior for me. But I did my hands anyways the same because I went to a wedding and I had to wear a nice dress, which is a rare moment for me. And the dress I got was almost the same color as Born Ugly. It was like a dark olive greenish. There was a color dress code for guests. And it was like really, it was kind of like cottagecore basically. But you could also do like a darker option there. So I was like, you know what? I don't think I like light colors on me, like for clothes, like to wear a lilac gown or something, like beautiful on other people. Don't love it for me. I feel a little washed out. So I prefer to wear like dark colors. So I saw this like basically Born Ugly silky dress that was a prom dress. It was like advertised as like prom dresses. I was like, great, sure, sounds good. I guess it's like the same thing. So that's why I did my nails this way and it matched perfectly. I wore Coin Toss, our new Pixel Perfect glitter, on my toes just for like a little bit of gold, white gold accent sparkle. Oh, which is right here. So I think these two look nice together. So that was on my toes. And I posted it all on Snapchat. It's all gone now. So you can't see it anymore. You can't see it anymore unless you caught it on Wednesday/Thursday when I was at a wedding. All right, let's take this off. Where is my nail oil? Oh, it's on my other desk. Hold on. So, funny story. Maybe it's not that funny. I mean, I laughed for like at least 5 seconds. We went to Colorado, shouts out, to go to the wedding. And then, well, we ultimately landed in Denver and then drove, was it an hour? 2 hours? I can't even remember. To Lake Estes, which is like more mountainous, very pretty, kind of reminds me of Banff. And it was more like cabiny, secluded, cute little town with tons of mountains, high elevation. I drank so much water, I peed like every 5 minutes. Like I already pee every 5 minutes. But this was like, no. Crazy, crazy amount of water drinkage, which is good, which is what you're supposed to do at high elevation. And peeing. But when we got there, I'm terrible with directions, and we had to drive like up into the mountains from the airport because the airport is literally nowhere near the mountains, the Denver airport specifically. If you've been there, let me know if you live there. I know some of you live there because some of you clocked immediately where I was. I'm like, I literally posted a picture of a mountain and people were like, you're in Lake Estes. I'm like, what? It was just a mountain. Like, I thought I was like, literally no one will know where in Colorado I am. There's mountains everywhere. Okay, well, I thought wrong. You guys are too good. But anyways, before we got there, Ben and I, like, we had to rent a car from the airport in order to make the drive in. But then there was like a flash flood warning, and this has never happened to me in my life living in Ontario, but I have never personally witnessed or remember where they just take over the radio and like issue announcements about weather. We have like emergency alerts on our phones if there's like something really severe. But this was on the car radio, which we were listening to Jesus radio. That's one of my favorite things to do when I get to America. I just turn on the radio. Usually the second option is Jesus rock or Jesus talk. Don't ask me why. It's just it's fun for me. Love me Jesus radio. Anyways, they interrupted Jesus radio with flash flood tornado warnings. But like I couldn't really make out what they were saying. It just sounded like a lot of beeps and then some guy in like a muffled voice. And I thought I heard like flash flood, shelter in place, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then I'm like, is something wrong with the station? So I just changed the station because I'm like, that's weird. And then it was the same. And then I realized, oh, this is them trying to communicate with everyone on the radio like it's 1997. It was raining and it looked really stormy, so I looked it up on my phone, and yeah, it was saying like tornado, flash flood, shelter, and I'm like, oh no, because we still had like an hour to drive. But we had to get Starbucks because like I needed tea, you know, or whatever tea was around, and I wasn't gonna risk not being able to locate tea and coffee for Ben and I because it had already been a long day. So I'm just like, okay, just where's the nearest Starbucks? Because we're kind of in the middle of nowhere at this point. So I'd take us to a Starbucks that I didn't realize was actually the other direction and kind of off the highway on a different highway. And also not even a real Starbucks. It was in a Target. And Ben was like, why did you take us this way? This is the opposite direction. I'm very bad at directions, especially under stress. And it was raining so hard, like pouring to the point that we had to pull over. There was people pulling over on the road, parking under bridges. Thought I was gonna die there for like 5 minutes. But then it was only 5 minutes. It's crazy how quick and severe that rainstorm, I guess, was. And then we were fine. So everything is fine. We didn't die. We didn't crash or nothing bad happened. But I swear to God, there was like at least 45 seconds where I'm like holding on to the car, freaking out inside, but trying not to say anything. It was very intense. It's been like a really long time since I've been in a car with that heavy rain where it's like you can't see, where you have to pull over. So we eventually get to Target Starbucks. This is where the funny part happened. That maybe isn't that funny. Wow, that was the only good peely I got. I want my money back. Sometimes when I wear nail polish for a really long time and it's a creme, it doesn't peel like nice and cleanly. Usually it's glitter or thicker formulas that peel nice like that. So we get to Target, Starbucks, and I'm ordering my tea. I'm waiting for it. And then I could tell that the barista recognized me. I kind of know how this goes. I wait for them to like say something, but you can tell. And she goes, "Are you Simplymailogical?" And then I'm like, "Yes. Hello. Hi. How are you?" Blah blah. And she's like, "Why are you here?" Like she was so confused. The look on her face was like, she can't compute. Why the fuck are you in a random middle of nowhere Starbucks and Target in Colorado? And then I'm like, oh, I'm here for a wedding. And she goes, congratulations. And I go, oh, it's not my wedding. And she goes, oh yeah. I think she just said congratulations, like, because she was nervous and I didn't know what to say. And I don't know, she just heard the word wedding and was like, congratulations. And I'm like, it's not mine, but thank you. Anyways, I kind of laughed and then I thanked her for the tea. And then we were on our way to the mountains. She might have died inside after that. I don't know. But okay, maybe that was really funny. I don't know. I don't know if I should be laughing. It's like the type of energy where the flight attendant, or not the flight attendant, like the person when you're boarding your flight says, have a nice flight, and you go, you too, and like they're not getting on the plane. It's like that. You're like, oh no, that's, okay, that's not what I meant, but you know what I mean. So yeah, that was my first time in Colorado. We didn't spend much time in Denver, which is like the big city and where we flew in. We did go to Meow Wolf though, which is like kind of a, I don't even know how to explain it, like an unhinged IRL experience exhibit. We did the same thing in Vegas, and then they also have an installation in Denver. So we're like, we should go. And now I've seen 2 Meow Wolf installations in like 2 weeks. Crazy. Oh my god, I almost picked up the acetone to drink. How many are there? I don't know. I know there's at least another one in, what is it, Santa Fe? I saw some of you guys responding to my story like, you gotta go to the one in Santa Fe now. It's the original. Okay, so which one did I like better? I heard people say that the one in Denver wasn't as good as the one in Vegas. Like, people in my Snapchat were also saying that. But I was kind of surprised at how big it was. Like, it was so much bigger. It kept going, and there was like 5 floors. I mean, not all the floors were like as big as each other. But I was shocked how many themes and rooms there was, and there was just so much space. So I don't know if it's accurate to say that the one in Denver is larger. Like, I'm sure that information is public. Maybe I'm wrong, but it felt like it was a lot bigger, and it just kept going longer. So I don't know. I don't think like one's better than the other. I don't know. I don't really have that opinion. I think they're both really cool. Do you need to do multiple Meow Wolves in your life? No. I feel like you can get the effect, the like, oh wow, this is so fun, take cool pictures, walk through it, everything is weird. You could get that effect by going once to any of them. I don't think you need to go to all of them unless you're like making a YouTube video, like going to every single Meow Wolf. Which I guess wouldn't be that hard because there's not that many of them. All right, now let's remove this hand, which was not peely base. So I'm gonna have to cotton pad it. But yeah, have you guys been to Meow Wolf? It's not, like, it's kind of a newish thing, right? Hasn't been around for super, super long. Maybe I'm wrong. Santa Fe, New Mexico, the original Meow Wolf experience. Las Vegas, Nevada, Omega Mart, Denver, Colorado, Convergence Station, Grapevine, Texas, The Real Unreal, Houston, Texas, Radio Tape. So what is that, 5? No idea what you're talking about? It's fine. It's like, it was on my stories. So if it was on my stories when I went to Vegas, and it was on my stories in Denver. I posted like a bunch of stuff. They don't mind you posting. I checked, of course. I'm surprised there's not one in New York and LA. I'm not actually, because I think they need a shit ton of space and it's probably way too expensive. I mean, I don't know their budgets or their finances, but like it kind of makes sense that it's not in places that are so ridiculously overpriced for space, especially if it was like gonna be somewhat central. So I'm not surprised. Because part of it is like creating so much space to walk through. If it was just like one small room, like you don't have the space to make it a real experience that you could spend an hour or more. Some people spend all day there. Born ugly mixed with acetone on the paper is very ugly. I know, look at this. Yeah, so ugly. You ugly. It really is. So ugly, I gotta dress that color. I have no idea what Meow Wolf is. Google it. I think it's also called something that makes no sense on purpose. People are like, Omega Mart? Meow Wolf? What are you even saying? But like, I think that's kind of the point. Looks like sewage? Yes, Born Ugly does kind of look like sewage. Oh my god, my nails are so beat. We're gonna do a good nail soaky. She needs some nail care. Each location is different name under that brand. Yes, so Las Vegas, they referred to as Omega Mart, and the first like entrance point is what appears like a grocery store. Like Omega Mart is like a Walmart, I guess, type experience. The one in Denver was called Convergence Station, so it's kind of, its premise is like it's a train station, and you can go in section 8, like terminal A, B, C kind of vibes. Like, which train are you going to? And then the others have a theme, but I don't know. Haven't been there. Is this a furry thing? I don't think so. I didn't see any, but I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it's a secret furry thing. It kind of reminds me of like the experience, the concept of going through a haunted house, but it's not horror. It's just really weird shit that makes no sense, and you can like interact with it. So it's not scary at all. But the same reason why people are like, let's go to a haunted house for an hour. It's like that, but it's not scary. It's just weird, cool things to look at, fun things to take pictures, different themes. Feels like you're in a video game or like another world. It's very bizarre, yeah. It's artistic in some ways too, which I like. The sets, the way they like design the rooms, especially the like organic looking sets, the ones that have like, they're like faking nature with like weird things growing out of fake trees. It's just very immersive. It's like walking through really crazy video games. Honestly, one of the big rooms reminded me of Split Fiction, the game we just playing, the one I was playing with Ben. You know, my character, you know how some of her like stories were based in a nature weird wonder world where there was like faces on trees and like weird mushrooms. There was a room that kind of reminded me of that, but I'm walking through it, like I'm living in it. So it is kind of cool. It's like haunted house, but like not scary. Okay, I think we got all this off. Yes. Now I'm going to, I'll wash my hands after I do this. Let's move this over. Actually, let me get my garbage. It gave me Stray vibes. There was also a part of the Meow Wolf in Denver that, like the beginning of it, looked like we were walking in like the alleyways of Stray, the cat video game. What's this? You just got a survey in your email? What? Who sent that out? Who's getting a survey? Are you getting a survey? Hold on 1 second. Who's signing their NDAs? All right, I got my black glove. Oh wait, no, I'm gonna shave my hands first. That sounds weird. Before I put nail oil on. Okay, let me get paper towel. First time, so excited. Let's go. So yes, To confirm, Holo Taco just sent out next year's Holo Royalty Custom Collection survey, which means that anyone currently in Holo Royalty is going to fill out a survey to help us come up with prototypes for the Holo Royalty 2026 collection, which is going to launch in the first half of next year. But that's how far ahead we need to get. We have to start planning. So check your emails if you're in Holo Royalty. And don't forget, sign your NDAs. Take your time on the survey. You have until the 25th. It's currently the 21st. So you have a few days. You don't have to do it all right now. You know, think about it. Think about what you want, what you'd like to see. And looking forward to your pitches. Don't forget to tell your friends who are in royalty. All right. Okay. What I would like to do is shave my hands. Okay. Let's take a look. Do you see that? Those are calluses. I'm just a little nasty. This happens when you lift weights. It might also happen if you're like in gymnastics or other sports where you need to hold on to a metal bar at some point. There's nothing you can really do short of wearing gloves. I don't like wearing gloves for most things. I find they interfere with what I'm doing. But it's totally normal. And it's kind of like when you play guitar. So like people who play acoustic guitar, right? I'm like pretending I know how. They develop calluses on their fingers. But they actually need the callus because it helps you be able to string the guitar. So you don't want to get rid of the callus, like that's not the goal either. You need to like nurse it just so it doesn't break or rip, or you don't have you know, like it's not ugly looking if that's what you care about, right? So you have to just nurture them, just care about them. So it's the same thing with anyone who like gets calluses from sports. The goal isn't to like totally get rid of them. The only way to do that is to stop doing whatever sport it is. So, and do nothing with your hands, I guess. So I'm keeping them, but I need to take care of them, to manage them so that I don't get like a big rip or it turns into a blister, and also so it doesn't look ugly because I'm a hand model. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take care of our calluses. I'm using this. It's called a sandbar. Not by the beach. It is just a bar, not sponsored. But I bought it because it was marketed as for people who weightlift. And it is kind of a unique version of a foot callus thing. A foot callus remover. Or like a sanding paper. But it's a cylinder, which makes it really easy to put it in the palm of your hand and go like this, right? Because if you just took like regular sanding paper, like a flat sheet of paper or a nail file, it's probably like kind of awkward and you might like, I don't know, stab yourself. So this allows you to kind of curve it and it fits nicely into the palm of your hand, just like a bar, right? Just like a barbell or a dumbbell. So it was designed for this specifically. Could you use another type of product? Sure, who cares? You know, whatever. But I did buy it because I was like, oh, you know what? That's kind of smart. I like it. So let's sand my hands. Okay, well, let me show you the before. Now, I kind of accidentally touched a little bit of oil, so it's not as dry as it has been. But here's before. You see kind of the like white marks? I would say my calluses aren't that bad right now. I've definitely seen them worse. But the white marks is like the ends of skin that you don't really want. You kind of want to remove those. And it's more like sanding them down, not really removing it all. Just like if you get your feet done, you know, same idea. But I gotta do it to my hands too. Okay, ready? So you kind of just go like this. You just like turn it in. Do you want the sound or is that too much? How many people left already? I'm filing my skin. The bar looks bigger than I was expecting from the Amazon pics. Well, I have really tiny hands. You don't realize that either because hands look giant on a website. You can go sideways too. Whatever. This is premium content. I should have put this on my OF. I'm shedding, but it's working. Then hand cream. Oh, we'll get there. We gotta wash off the skin first though. Come on, you're getting ahead of yourself. Your what? My skin. This is my hand skin, man. Look, it's working. See? There's still some left, but it doesn't hurt, by the way. It kind of feels nice. Isn't that the reason you do not wear gloves with the bar plus size of your hands? So are you asking why I don't wear gloves? So like some people just wear gloves all the time, but I actually don't like wearing gloves because I feel like I don't have good contact with the bar as well. But it's personal preference. If I have a callus that's like ripping or something, then I will put on a glove because like I don't want it to rip. Send us these in our flaky HOLO THERE. You guys are sick. But maybe I could sell it independently, you know? Just be like, Christine's hand skin, $800 per bottle. Oh my God, I don't think I could fill a bottle of skin. That's a lot. Like, I mean, not that much has fallen. Come on now. What is the purpose of getting rid of calluses? Don't they help you make your hand stronger? So good question. I'm not actually getting rid of it. This is not getting rid of it. This is just filing down what was kind of like the white skin that's breaking on top of it, but it's not gone. It's just managed better, if that makes sense. Right? It feels smoother. It's like filing your foot, your heel. Have you ever had like a foot care experience where the esthetician will just like take kind of what looks like this, but flat, and just like, you know, file your heel? They're not like removing the entire callus usually. It's just filing it down a little bit, and then it feels nice and soft. Menchie! Uh-oh. Do you think she hears the file and she's like, I want to be filed? She probably like lick this because she's a freak. Oh, I didn't show you the before of this hand. It's not as bad for some reason. Hello? Menchie. Oh no. This hand is not as bad for some reason, but we'll keep doing it. Sorry, I will look at your chats in a little bit. Is the skin more fragile after? Not really, because this isn't like cutting into your skin. This isn't actually shaving your skin, which I don't do. I don't do that. And I don't like when I go to, like if I go to a spa and I get like a foot care treatment, if they have the metal tool where they shave your calluses, I always politely say I don't want that. I don't like the tools that shave like with the sharp edge. That freaks me out personally. I would rather just use a file, you know, like a sander, because I find that's not gonna cut into my skin. You know, it's just like sanding something. It's not that big of a deal. It just removes the dead skin, exactly. Well, now you can't see. Menchie, girl. Maybe she likes the sound. So I have a little one up there, and I like this tool because you can just be gentle and like curve it in. Hi, sweetie. It's like exfoliating, kind of. Yeah. It doesn't totally change your hand. It just helps manage it, exfoliates the dead skin. And you wouldn't need to do this if you don't have calluses and like dead, dry skin on your hands. Like there's no point in doing this. Weren't those metal shavers banned? Oh, were they? Okay, so I was right. They freaked me out for a reason. I mean, I suppose if you have like clinically very severe calluses, there might be a medical need for it. I'm not trying to say like no one should do that ever, but I don't have a need for a scalpel to my calluses. Just a little bit of sanding and I'm good. Okay, that one's looking better. Let's check that one again. I'll just use my main hand as the demo. Hi, sweetie. Did you miss me? That's it. Did you just change the song? Just change the song. Did you step on the space bar? Just stepped on the space bar. We sanding, we grooving, we filing, we moving. Menchie, why are you licking my shoulder? This is a weird day. What in the meow wolf is going on? She just shut off the music. Okay. Woo! You're gonna... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, Menchie. I don't want her to accidentally end the stream. She opened the Google help page. All right. Sorry, she had to go. Menchie the menace. She's just trying to be helpful. I get it. She wanted to file my hands. Okay. Look how much better this is looking. Okay. There's still some dryness, but see how it's kind of like a circle? So I've kind of filed off the roughest part of it, and what's left is just like the outskirts of it. And it's still hard. Like, it's still a callus. It's just better managed, and now it's not at risk of becoming a blister or getting pulled off by accident, which you don't want to do. Of course, I'm going to moisturize everything next, wash my hands, but the bulk of the treatment, the sanding experience is pretty much done. It feels smoother already, but it's still hard. Maybe a little bit more on this hand, actually. Yeah, I have like a spot at the bottom for some reason. I've sadly had mostly bad experiences with professionals doing my hands and feet. First pedicure, they cut me on my big toes. Second gel manicure, the lady cut my hands all up. That's too bad, Rude Diego. I hear you. I've also had some bad experiences, and I don't even go off when I do my nails, my own nails. But like occasionally, if I go to a spa or something, or we were on vacation, I might get a foot treatment just because it's nice to have someone do that for you. And I do like exfoliation, but I always tell them, and you should do this too if you have had a bad experience or you want to reduce the risk. You can tell the esthetician, or you should be able to voice that you don't want your cuticles cut. Like, you don't want to use a cuticle nipper for them to cut your cuticles. If you want to avoid the risk of that, you can say you don't want your toenails to be shortened that short. Because one time I had someone, like you just said, who used the toenail clippers way too deep, and then I was bleeding. Why did that need to happen? I don't know. So now I just tell them, like, I actually want to keep the same length, or roughly the same length. So just use the clipper if you need to like even it out, and then file it. So that just makes it basically impossible for them to cut it too short. And I always say no cuticle nippers. Just push the cuticles back, which is usually not a problem for me at all because I don't have much cuticle, because I take good care of my feet with nail oil, so my cuticle isn't like wild anyways. And then what else could you recommend or request? Not recommend. You could also ask for them not to use like the metal shaver tool if that's something they have, and just use the flat foot callousy thingy. Or you could ask them not to do that at all if you don't like it. So it's up to you. But I've just learned to like up front say I don't want my cuticles cut and I like my toenails the same length, so don't cut them. Not that like that's not really true. I don't mind them being trimmed, but it just means they're not going to cut too deep. You know what I mean? Into the nail. You need to visit a better nail tech then. I guess I'm probably more like most people who don't regularly go to a nail tech. Like I don't have a nail tech that I go to. I don't think I need one. But so it's just like when I'm on vacation or I don't know, we decide to like do a spa experience and I just go to whoever they have. Like I'll never see them again. You know what I mean? So you kind of don't know what you're going to get. All right. Here's the after. Before washing and moisturizing. So now let's go do that. I will be right back to wash my hands. I will run a little ad too. Where's that? All right, BRB. We're back. My hands are washed. Disappointed to not get an ad. It didn't work? I don't understand. Screen went black for you? What? Okay, some of you did. It just decides who to give one to. Not everyone gets one. I don't know. Look, see? The callus is still there. Like you can tell because it's like kind of discolored. And it's harder, which you can't see, but I can feel. But it doesn't have dead skin on it. It's nice and smooth. So it's now a useful callus instead of an at-risk ugly callus. Now I'm going to do a couple things. Let's do this. This is a weird one. Look, you can see all the skin dust. I'm gonna have to clean up. So I nail oil my nails and my calluses. Where's the other one? That's empty. Hello? I just had my nail pen. Oh, it's right here. Nail oil is for your nails, but I also use it on my calluses. Why not? Like, it's oil. It's jojoba oil, squalane, and vitamin E. Perfect skincare. Love it. So I'm just gonna lather my nails and my calluses. I mean, you could do your whole hand if you want. Why not? I'm gonna do that. Now you could also just put hand cream on. We'll do that just for fun, just a little bit. Some hand cream. I'm using this one. Mix it all in, oil and hand cream. Delicious. That's the recipe. I will do my other hand too, but just for demonstration purposes, we'll do this one. So now I've oiled up and got hand cream on, and while the oil's still like there and messy, I like to do a little quick soaky. So I put on a nitrile or latex, whatever glove, the type of glove that like keeps the liquid inside type glove, like your dentist's glove. The crime glove. Yeah, I like the black ones. It just looks more edgy, you know. It's like, yeah, no one will know what crime I've committed. Okay. And then you just let it sit for like 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever. You probably don't need more than 30 minutes. I personally find like after that, it's just too much. But up to you guys. So now I'm going to do my other hand. My other hand, well, I already hand creamed it, but I got to add some nail oil. Don't be shy. Load it up. It's good for you. Bloop. We're marinating. It's basically, it's like marinating chicken, I think. I don't know. I don't do that. I've seen videos, though, of people marinating chicken. I've seen it probably in a movie where you just, like, throw the chicken in the cooking glass. What's that called? A casserole dish. And you throw the raw chicken in, and then you fill it up with, like, oil and shit, and then it just sits there. Or you put the chicken in a bunch of shit in oil, and then you put it in a plastic bag. Whatever. And you marinate it all day. That's what we're doing to our hands. This is a hand marination ceremony. Now I can kind of clean the desk. Maybe I should throw my skin. Oh, does anyone want this? Chat, do you want my skin? Where's my lint roller? So you could just use a wet paper towel, but I kind of like lint rolling. Yeah. It's also really good for picking up cat hair or loose glitter. Blow it out of my keyboard. Perfect. Okay, who wants to open mail? We'll just soak in open mail. And then at the end, I'll show you my hands when they're finished. The real end. Okay, wait, let me read these. I lied. I skipped them because I was working on my hands. My David's tea order is being delivered today. Woohoo! Deathly Hollows. Can't wait to get my 1,000,003 order of Simply Tea. Is that why it keeps selling out? Was it all you? I thought it was me. Jessica, if I could wear only one nail polish for the rest of my life, it would be coin toss. I love it so much. Thank you for making it. It's my favorite. I'm so glad to hear that. It is like a very pretty gold and super sparkly. This formula is crazy for being the most dazzling. Jessica, again, once walked up to Eugene Levy and thanked him for being in a movie he wasn't in. Oh no, that's bad. It haunts me to this day and I can no longer watch him, though I love him. Oh no, that's pretty bad. You know what? If this makes you feel any better, he does not remember this. He doesn't think about this at all. Only you do. And now all of us do. So thank you for sharing. Mac, hello Christine. I'm giving my fingers TLC now, cutting off cracked flaky skin with nippers. I just got an allergy to another brand's lacquer magnetic. So are we getting a topper for anniversary? That was so many sentences in one sentence. Didn't I already answer the last question? I do not recall. I'm sorry. I do not recall. I think it's mail time. Cheers. Where's the mail? I can't believe I still have mail. From 7, 6, 8, 9 years ago. I'm late to the stream. That's okay. Just wanted to say hey and thank you for the awesome polishes. Love watching our stream. Thank you, Chelsea. Okay, we're literally just starting on mail. I spent the last half an hour shaving my hands. Is this the end of the mail? No. There's another bucket somewhere. Okay, it's a little trickier to unbox mail with my crime gloves, but I think I can do it. You know, actually I might need scissors. That's smart. Okay. First letter is from St. John's, Newfoundland. I don't see a year on the stamp. But it's from Canada. Let's see if we can find the year to situate ourselves in history. I always forget to use these chats, so I'll say I graduated uni last week. Now I go study in the Netherlands. Congratulations. That's amazing. I hear the Netherlands is very nice. Okay, look at this cute picture. It's me. It says HOLO. All right, let's see how old this child was. Hello, my name is Julia, and I'm 11 years old. And I live in Newfoundland, or Newfoundland, however you say it, Canada. I love you, Ben, Zyler, most of all, Menchie. Menchie, most of all? Okay, Julia. I ask my friends what your favorite color is. They say blue or pink. I say boring. They ask, okay, what's yours? I say HOLO. Can you please follow me on Instagram? From Julia. I don't have a year, but I'm guessing this was like 7 years ago, and Julia's like 18. What up, Julia? You in university now? Okay, this one is from Ireland. No way. It says the Irish Republic. I don't see a date. Maybe it's a lucky letter. We'll find out. Is it Newfoundland? I don't know. All I'm aware of is so many people pronounce it differently, so I end up pronouncing it differently every time. Newfoundland, Newfoundland, Newfoundland. I don't know. Why did I think that was a knife? They're scissors. I collect scissors. Read last? What if I read it first? Read first. Okay. Read first, read last, open second. What the fuck is this? It's like a puzzle. Okay. Read first. Yes, sir. What? Okay. I must follow the instructions of the child. Hello there, my name is Jessica, and I'm 10. New record today has been set for age. It's 10. I'm Irish too, so I am tiny and live at the end of the rainbow. Is that Irish people in the chat? Is that true? All of you? So do you like my Mega Shift nail polish bead thing? I did not get anything. Oh, I'm dumb. This letter says, before you do anything, open me. There's just too many little letters. It says Hollow Queen on it. Imagine it said Hollow Taco. That would be crazy. It says Hollow Queen. But I used to make these in camp when I was 10 too. That's funny. Do you like my mega shit? Oh, she wrote shit. My mega shit nail polish bead thing. Menchie and Zyler are freaking hollow witches. Anyways, like I said, I'm 10 and I know I'm a holosexual. I don't know when I should come out. Lol, okay, I'll shut up now. At least they recognize. You slay, bitch. And if this is read in a Simplymailogical vid, I shall throw a hollow party for all my nail polish. Okay, now gaze upon this amazing shit picture of the holosexual family. Wait. Do you watch PLL? Is that Pretty Little Liars? Shut up. You better, and also gaze upon this hollow. They painted nail polish. P.S. If this is shown in a video and the world's holosexuals think that it's wrong that a 10-year-old swears, then fuck all of you. Chat, fuck all y'all, okay? The 10-year-old says, fuck you. Wow. She a rebel. She a bad little bitch, she a devil. Okay. All right, you are, that is so cool. That's the coolest 10-year-old ever, I think, is what she was going for. Okay, read second. Holosexuals, aren't they beautiful? With a picture of Ben that says, why did I agree to this? Let me give you an up close of this one. It's pretty good. Starbucks cups on the ground. Does she think littering is cool too? Littering and swearing, so cool. Bitches, slay. Uh-huh. This child is from Ireland. Just so you know. Damn, Simply, when did you have a kid? I'm part Irish, so like maybe this is actually my kid. I just forgot. Maybe she's like literally related to me. It would explain a lot. Okay. Read last. Thank God. What? PPS, I'd appreciate if you didn't show my mom this letter. Thanks, lol, bye. All we know is that it's Jessica, who was 10. Don't know how many years ago, but lives in Ireland. Shout out to your mother. Maybe the mother is me. I don't know. It does sound like I raised her. Maybe not the best job. I did not do the best. Okay, Jessica, that's a good one. I'm gonna save this picture for Ben. Jess, is that you? Is it BB No Money Girl? Are you from Ireland? That'd be hilarious. So there's been a few people in this chat who I've opened a letter that they wrote me like 6 years ago. I think it happened like twice. I definitely remember the person who sent the beaded hollow taco little purse, and they were in the chat. That I remember. But there was also a couple people who sent a letter and they were like, what the fuck, that was me. But it's rare to find someone who wrote me something 7 years ago and them literally be here live. Like, what are the chances, right? But it has happened. And if the letters that I found the person in chat, I don't recall any of them being particularly embarrassing. Like, they were more like sweet tones. So I haven't had someone who wrote me something like that be in chat and be like, what the fuck? That would be hilarious. That's what I want for us, chat, is if we find someone who literally wrote me that type of letter 7 years later, and that maybe they're too embarrassed to tell me in chat, but that would bring me so much joy. All right, this is from Quincy from Portland, Oregano. It says 2016 on it. Okay, this is 2016 mail. That's almost 10 years ago. What the fuck? This was like literally when Polish Mountain was released. Uh-oh, there's just a little bit of glitter in here. Maybe the gloves are a good thing. Like, I don't know what I'm touching, you know? Like, why is this glued together? Why is this letter stuck? Oh, it's glitter. Okay. August 20th, 2016. What were you doing? Dear Christine, I'm Quincy, and I'm writing to you with a glitter pencil. It also looks like ground up unicorn skins. I enjoy watching most of your videos. Most meaning not all the silent ones. Anyways, I used inspiration from one of your glitter placement videos to torture my sister with a few hours. Luckily for her, she has short nails. On a not so happy note, I had to cut all of my nails very short after I broke 2 of them opening a drawer. Although this may not have happened if I was wearing nail polish, but I had a nail fail and was bummed about nail polish. I hope you enjoy this unicorn fur cat claw. No. And drawing I included. No, I just noticed. And I'm gonna make you notice. No. This is a whole different type of peely I'm being sent. No. I do not want it. No. Sorry for not including any hollow. That's what you're sorry for? But I must keep all the hollow I can get my hands on. Okay. All right. I will not be giving that to Menchie. Why did you close your P.O. box again? I closed it when COVID happened for obvious reasons. When the world was like, the virus gets transmitted through mail. Don't touch anything. Clean your groceries. And I was like, maybe I should shut the P.O. box. Because it was kind of stupid of us to like keep going to the post office and just like pick up a bunch of shit from around the world. Sorry, I didn't mean shit like your letters. I mean some of them though. So that was a major catalyst to shut the P.O. box, but it was also because it was 2020. I'd had my P.O. box open for 4 years. I was kind of feeling like I didn't need people to keep sending me stuff. I started, like, some people were sending me too much, like stuff of like monetary value, and it, you know, after a while, I mean, okay, whatever, you send me like a cheap HOLO purse or a sticker, I'm not gonna get mad if you felt that was within your disposable budget, but there was people sending me like more nice stuff, and I was like, I don't, okay. Anyways, it just kind of like felt like I didn't need to keep having a P.O. box. So that plus COVID, and I was like, yeah, maybe we just, maybe we shut it down and not accept mail from all around the world. So it hasn't been open since 2020. So that's the last mail I would have gotten. And I haven't opened one since, and I probably won't. If you want to send me things, make sure they're digital. Write me a note, draw me a picture, do cool digital art, and you can share it in the Simply fan art channel in the Discord, which is wonderful. And then it doesn't cost anything to send it to me. Or okay, this was a picture. It's a little blown out, but it's a good, cute little pencil drawing. There was also, I mean, very infrequently, because my fan base is not full of creeps. Thank you for not being a creep, except for the cat claws. But like very rarely there was more alarming mail. That's probably not good, you know? So out of an abundance of precaution, in addition to the other aforementioned reasons, it just made sense to stop accepting mail. So, but don't worry, I'm okay. Everything's fine. I sent the black Jack Skellington mug. I have that in my mug closet. I literally have that. I've used that. I mean, I don't like to use it because it has HOLO on it and it's pretty, so I want to preserve it forever. That's so funny. Princess Blingy. I do recognize your name too. In the Menchie gang. That's okay. So there you go. There's an example of a chatter. Now, I think I opened that a long time ago though. I didn't open that recently on stream. That mug was opened a while ago. Am I just misremembering? You'd probably know better than me because you'd remember. What, did I open that on stream? I must have, because I have it in my closet for tea, in my cupboard. I wish I had a whole closet of tea. It's a cupboard. But it is fuzzy when I opened it. Okay, so yeah, I opened it a while ago. A toonie just fell out of this letter. Guys, this is a toonie. Hey, Americans, this is $2 Canadian. It's probably worth like 50 cents. I'm exaggerating. But our dollar is very bad right now. Thanks for that. But this is a $2 coin. We don't have $2 bills. We used to, like 20 years ago. The queen is on the back. She's dead now, so eventually it's gonna be a king. Which, no offense to the monarchy or whatever, but like I kind of like the queen being on our money. I don't know. I just like that there's like a lady, and it's kind of sad that it's not gonna be a lady anymore when it's been a lady my entire life. There's been women on our coins, and I'm like, that's kind of sick. Also, there's a polar bear on the front, but the animal changes depending on the coin, but the queen is everywhere, except moving forward, I think she's not gonna be on anything because she's dead, so that would be weird. I say keep the queen. I don't know. I'm gonna pitch. Hey, Mark, keep the queen on the money. All right, thank you. Valid tender in Canada. Should I trade Ben? This is his Bellagio chip he never cashed in. Good job. From Vegas. Hi, my name is Ivy, and I'm in 6th grade, and I love your vids. You are the greatest YouTuber of all time. And please read this in one of your videos. Thank you, love you, because I give you this coin. I had it lying around, and I'm pretty sure that I will never spend this because I live in Colorado. I was literally just there. That's crazy. Someone in Colorado, where I just returned from like 2 days ago, sent me a Canadian toonie because they couldn't use it in Colorado. I have to use this toonie now. I gotta go buy tea. It won't buy tea. It's not enough anymore. I need like 6. No, I need 3 of these to buy a tea. At least. Plus tax and tip. Maybe 4 of these. To get a tea latte. A fancy tea. Sincerely, your biggest holosexual fan, Ivy. Thank you, Ivy. That's so weird. That's cute. Who knew? Also, because like I don't travel places that often, so it's weird that I was like literally just there. Brenna, hello. I will be undergoing open heart surgery July 9th, so I'll be having 6 to 8 weeks of recovery, plenty of time to paint my nails, drop some combo recs, even the unhinged ones. Well, we wish you the best of luck on July 9th. When you're recovering, you'll also have some content and maybe some new stuff shortly after that to watch. I don't know if that is helpful. If you're bored, need something to look at and not actually do. But yeah, in the chat, give some inspo. There's also tons of inspos if you do hashtag HoloTacoCombo on social media. That's usually where people will post theirs just to like browse around on Instagram specifically. All right, 2016, the Royal Mail. Oh my God, it's from England. It's the Royal Mail. Let's see. What do we have here? It's a letter. I'm gonna have to take my gloves off soon to do the reveal, but maybe I should keep my gloves on to open mail. It's, what do you call these little thingy-mabobs? What is this? Chat, what is this? Is it supposed to be like, is that an ornament? Is that a nail polish bottle? I think it's supposed to be a nail polish bottle. Keychain? Loom? Loom. Hello, yo. I have to read this in British. Hello, Your Majesty / Mother / Christine. I am Anya, and you probably don't want to know this, but I am 10 lol. Facts about me. I have terrible handwriting. My favorite bands are Black Veil Brides. Pardon me, I cannot read the cursive. Falling in Reverse, Sleeping with Sirens, Bring Me the Horizon, and loads more. I actually don't know any of those. Does that make sense for a 10-year-old to like those bands? They kind of sound like death metal bands, but I'm not basing that on anything because I don't know them. You guys let me know. Does it make sense? They're emo bands. They're all emo. Can you give me a more famous, known in North America band that's like kind of like it? Is it like My Chemical Romance kind of emo? Because that's intense for a 10-year-old. Very emotional. I mean, we used to listen to Evanescence. We did. Yeah, that's true. Is it like My Chemical Romance? Wow, crazy. I guess I was into that, but I don't think... When I was 10, I was still listening to Backstreet Boys and NSYNC and Britney Spears, okay? It was only when I was like 14 that I was like, yeah, My Chemical Romance, The Used, and like all the screamers. Okay. My favorite song is Nobody's Hero by Black Veil Brides, and I am holosexual. Hello, sorry, I got distracted. Lol, I haven't come out, but I don't think I ever will. That's enough for now, kids. I'm British also. Here is Holo Banana. Why is this sentence? Just so much funnier in British. Okay. Here is Holo Banana, so both you and Ben can enjoy it. Thank you. It's probably past October, but happy Halloween. Jump on the Holo train, choo-choo. That's all for now, ta-ta. How very British of me. Okay, you need to just look at this letter. Oh, just kidding. Hold on, I gotta change my battery. I have to change the battery. Here is a Holo Banana. I don't know, some things just make you laugh for no good reason. It is what it is. You love Elgato? I still don't even know what Elgato like is. I mean, I know it's a tech company, but like, why did you choose that name? Nobody knows. Look what Ben sent me. First time seeing a coin with King Charles on it. Ew. I mean, no, I don't. Sorry, that's not so bad. Do not clip. I mean, I have nothing personal against him. I literally don't even know him. But I just like the queen. I mean, actually, I don't know her either. I don't know if I should like her. But I just mean... I liked that it was a woman, and I was like a baby, a child, and it was always a fancy lady with a crown. He's not even wearing a crown. Aren't all royals supposed to like wear crowns and be like, look at me, I am the richest of the land? Is that not? They're like, oh no, we can't do that anymore. Take off the crown. Be more like a proletariat. Is that like why he's not wearing a crown? It's weird. Like, what's going on here? Are we overthinking, or did they overthink? Do you know why he's not wearing a crown? Because that's new for putting a royal on money.
I heard there was a lot of blowback to a man being on the money now, so they were thinking of...
I agree.
I think they were going to put Tate McRae on her money, so it's like a Canadian woman.
I would love that. Yeah. Can she like be dancing? No, she could do that leg pose that looks insane. You know, where she like kind of upside down, her legs in the air. Yes! That should be on her... Replace the king with Tate McRae and her like dancing leg. So impressive, honestly. The talent. That's what we need. Talent on our money. Why does Canada care about British royalty? Most of us don't. I don't know. It's just on the money. It is what it is. That's pretty much the extent of the relationship. Technically, Canada's a Commonwealth country, so there's some history there. But there's nothing tangible that has any real connection. Some people in Canada are obsessed with the royal family, though. Not me, but there are Canadians who are like, they live, breathe, die stalking the royal family. I think it's a little unhealthy. I'm sure if you're in England, you also know what I mean, and some people are like that. But in Canada, there's also some people like that, probably less proportionally. I never cared. It was always a big deal on the news, and I was like, why do we care? But anyways, I guess I do kind of like the vibes of the queen on the money, just because it was a woman. That's literally it. That was my child brain. Like, I like seeing a lady on the money. That's it. That's how deep I thought of it. And to this day, as a 36-year-old lady, I'm kind of like, where's my girl? What? All right. Okay. Thank you, Ben, for sharing the first toonie with the king. See, I don't want it. I'm just going to keep this one I got in the mail from 1996. gonna take like several decades, like 40 fucking years to have a disproportionate amount of men on the toonies. Not men, but the king. And if he dies, then they have to redo it. I think they do, right? Maybe they should have just waited. I don't know. Is that bad to say? I'm just trying to think of the cost efforts of like making new money and then having to make it again. You know? Just thinking from a cost recovery perspective. When toonies first came out, the rumor was if you put it on the train tracks, the inner gold circle would pop out. Oh, I did that. And I did that with pennies too, and we squished them to like flatten them. Or wait, are you not supposed to do that? You're not supposed to admit to like ruining money. I saw, what I really meant was I saw people in my class do it. Then it will be Prince William on the money. I actually don't know. British people, what happens when the king dies? Who do they put on the money? On Canadian money. I mean, it's on your money too, right? But yeah, who's next? Can it be a woman or no? I guess not. It has to be the boys because they're like the first in the bloodline or something. It could be King William. William duh. Okay, well don't duh me. I don't fucking know, Sabrina. Okay, it would be William. So it'd be just like a younger man. Will he wear a crown? I don't know. What about Princess Kate though? Or does William have to die for it to be Kate? Who decided these rules? I think the first batch had an issue when they came out. Oh, the toonies. William is next, then his kiddo George. Oh, did they just skip Harry? Oh, there's drama there. That I at least know. Don't know really why or care, but I know. Kate is his wife, it won't be her. Okay. I don't know why. George is next. Oh, they only pick the men. Because don't Kate and William have a girl as well? Like a girl child? Or is it just the first child? Or is it the first boy child? I don't know how it works. Someone in the chat knows. It's about who's first. Oh. Meghan Markle's next? I'd like that little stylish lady on the coin. It's the first child. Okay. So it's just kind of annoying then that there's just a bunch of boys who came first, I guess. And it can't be the wives. Can't do that. Anyways, I guess in my lifetime, I'll never see another woman on our Canadian money. Too bad. Kate is not blood. Yeah, that sounds very important. I'm literally just a Canadian, okay? This letter is from 2016, from the Philippines. That's pretty far. Hello, Christine. My name is Anna, and I'm 12, not 11. I'm from the Philippines. Actually, Anna has stunning handwriting. Like, it's amazing. I can actually read it for a 12-year-old. I'm from the Philippines. I've been watching your videos ever since Polish Mountain. Sorry, the music died. I gotta fix this. So let's get to the main reason why I'm writing to you in the first place. Uh-oh. The main reason why I'm writing... Am I in trouble? I feel like I'm in trouble. The main reason why I'm writing to you is because I want to say thank you. No, you didn't save me from death, but you saved me from boredom. That's good. Yes, boredom. And also making me laugh and smile. You are one... Guys, I'm just saving the world out here from boredom. We're solving worldwide boredom for 10 years. You are one of... Sorry. It's a big epidemic, the boredom, especially during COVID. You are one of my most favorite YouTubers. Obviously, why else would I write to you? And I'm happy that I found you. Not only did you save me from my boredom, but you also make me laugh when I watch your vids. In my opinion, your sense of humor is really nice. Honestly, I've never met anyone like that. What? They don't tell jokes in the Philippines? I remember that right after watching Polished Mountain, I would watch your other videos and end up subscribing to you. You might be questioning the way I say thank you. I mean, I would just comment on one of your videos and say thank you. Well, because you might not be able to see it because of all the other comments you have. And because I wanted to write to you. Yes, I know it's very cheesy, but I really wanted to say thank you by writing a letter. So thank you. May the holo be with you. Bye. P.S. I'm sorry there isn't anything hollow in this letter. It's just black and white. Your awkward fan, Anna. Thank you, Anna. I'm just a boredom hero. I appreciate this. This is like a strange, nice letter, if I could put it that way. It was a strangely sweet letter. Yeah. It's also easy for us, culturally overloaded North Americans, or also extend this same sentiment to like Europeans in major cities. Like, it's harder for us to get bored because there's so much like media and stimulation. I mean, I'm assuming if you live like not in a rural area, totally removed, but like my life experience is like there's just so much shit everywhere all the time. But someone who lives in a totally different location, like maybe they just don't have those things everywhere, right? And so her kind of I think that's what she was also basically communicating, that she just doesn't see like weird nail entertainment or like it's not a thing, right? In her life experience. So it's easy for us North American, you know, culturally ruined people to recognize that there's people who are not inundated like we are. Uh-oh. This is a test. Which one do I open first? Open last Xyler. He's probably peeing outside. Open next Menchie. I'll let her know. Open first Christine. Okay, there we go. Hello, Christine. My name is Alyssa. I'm 11. And I live in New Jersey. I'm also a YouTuber. Oh, really? But I'm not that good. Aw. I also have a cat named Lucky and a dog named Muddy. I love you so much. And I'm a holosexual. Love you, Alyssa. I wonder if she made it big on YouTube or went to school. Maybe both. You never know. It's possible. Here's Menchie. She's got a little blue nose. Can the cats read? No. But luckily there isn't that many words on here. It's just a picture. Well, it's bad, but here's Xyler. Wow, she really captured their unique essence in these drawings. Stunning. All right. From Sammy from Keswick, Ontario. Why do I know that? I don't think I've ever been there, but I've heard of it. It's a rural location, I think, in Ontario. And that's my province, but my province is giant. It's like saying California. Oh no, it's stuck. No. Hello, Christine. My name is Sammy, and I'm from Canada. Same as you. I live in Ontario, too. I love your videos. And as I write this, I'm watching the best peel-off base coat video. I'm in love. Oh, just so you know, the picture of Menchie is supposed to be her with an ice cream swirl. Blast of the ice cream shop. Menchie's. Holosexual for life. Please write back. But you're so popular, so you may not have time. I love you. Love, Sammy. Oh, this is actually really good. Here, I'm gonna show you this way. That's pretty fucking good. I have to give a shout out to Menchie with a Menchie swirl of ice cream on her head. Heather says if something happens to Prince George, then his sister will be the next queen. Oh, so... Oh, sorry. Okay. Right, because she's blood. So it'll never go to the wife, because they're not. So they have to have girl babies in order for a girl to end up on the coin. Got it. Now we understand why they clarified it's Menchie's ice cream, yes, because it's on her head. Okay, what do you think's in this one? What age do we think of child wrote this letter? Hollow. This is from, it's from the Royal Mail. Again, there's so much British here. There's a lot of British in Canada. In 2016, there's no return address. They don't do that across the pond. Oh wow, this is a long letter. Okay, hi Christine, you're my favorite YouTuber. I love your nail tutorials. Can you please make more videos of your glow-in-the-dark nail tutorials? My favorite video is the one where you do glow-in-the-dark swirls. My name is Georgia? Your name is Georgia? And you're British? Is that legal? How do you even say Georgia? I guess you can say that with a British accent. It just sounds so unnatural. Georgia. Alright, okay. And my favorite type of nail polish is hollow. I'm 11 years old, and when you get this letter, I will probably be watching one of your videos. Well, are you? There's a European country called Georgia? Of course there is. I just don't know about it. When this Canadian hears Georgia, I think of Georgia with peaches in America. But of course, yeah. When I'm upset, all I do is watch your videos and I'm instantly happy. You never fail to make me laugh. You inspire me to do nail tutorials for my YouTube channel, which is also called Georgia. But mine are rubbish. Yours are way better. I hope I can become as successful as you. Menchie and Zyla are so cute. I found it funny when you said, I need an ambulance. And Menchie popped up on your desk. Wait, where was that from? Why did I say I need an ambulance? I kind of remember that, but then I don't remember. Things about me. I like a peppermint hot chocolate from Starbucks. My favorite nail polish is hollow. I own a husky named Blue, and you're my inspiration. I like all your videos. Thank you for making me laugh. Even my mum watches your videos. Questions on next page. Uh-oh, we got questions. Where did you get your crystal katana from? It's so specific. It was like a pen to pick up rhinestones, which I only did like, I think 2 manis on it. Anyways, the company just sent me it. It was like a pen that wasn't a pen. I think the company's name was Crystal Katana. How old are Menchie and Zyla? Well, right now, they're 12 and 17. When did you start your YouTube career? Well, you could find that out. technically I started my YouTube channel in 2014. It's been 10 years. What the fuck? But it only became a meaningful source of income or career, like where I was like, I don't know, I guess this is part of my work now, in 2016 as a Polish Mountain. Once Polish Mountain hit, I was like, oh, okay. Guess we're making money now after 2 years of like not making anything. I mean, not nothing. I was getting like small brand stuff and whatever, but I think after Polish Mountain, I was like, what the fuck? Will you ever check out my YouTube channel? Sure. Where did you meet Ben? In university and grad class. So it was like later in university. What phone do you have? Jesus Christ, you're gonna ask for my SIN number next? It's an iPhone. What is this, the 14 Pro? I think it's the 14. I don't know. I need a new one. It's kind of annoying. The battery's going way too quickly. What's your favorite drink at Starbucks? Well, this is Bridgehead, where I pretty much mostly get in Ottawa because it's local to Ottawa. So I only get Starbucks if like that's all there is. But my order at a coffee shop is always a English breakfast tea latte made with oat milk and vanilla syrup. It's like a London fog, but instead of Earl Grey tea, I prefer English breakfast because some Earl Greys have too much like roses in them, and I don't like the flowers. So I like a heavy English breakfast as the base. Like it's a black tea. Jessica, back with a fun fact about BB No Money that everyone cares about. He is donating all funds generated by his Mary Poppins music video to the Palestine Children's Relief Fund. All right, congratulations. He must be a wonderful person. 8, do you enjoy YouTube? I mean, I'm still here, so I guess I do. 9, how many questions are there? 9, what inspired you to do YouTube? Well, I was making 15-second nail tutorials on Instagram, and then people started yelling at me that it went too fast. And the limit was 15 seconds on Instagram. So I was like, okay, can I upload this to YouTube? So I made 1-minute versions on YouTube. That's what inspired me. 10, do you have any other pets except cats? No, just Chad. 11, do you truly love Ben? What the fuck? What a weird, I thought it would be like, when are you getting married? Yes, you 10-year-old Georgia from Britain. Maybe like they're asking because like they don't think their parents like each other very much. You know what I mean? That's kind of sad. 12, why doesn't Jen like Hollow? I mean, I just think she's like the average person. You know, she's like, yeah, it's fine, but I'm not obsessed like you are. Thank you for reading this. Please reply to me on Snapchat. From Georgia, your biggest fan. All right, thank you, Georgia. And that was another letter from a very curious child. This letter is from Hempstead, Texas. What's Hempstead? I've never heard of it. Is that like rural? Or I just don't know my geography. Jen gave us favorite sister. She cannot like Hollow as much as she wants. There was like scattered Hollow in that though. Ooh. That's a very pretty coloring. Looks like stained glass. Hello, my name is, as you can see, I'm 10. Or sorry, this writing is not the best. Hello, my name is Annie. It says Annie. Okay, I think it's A-N-Y, but it looks like anything, not a name. Anyways, My name is Annie. As you can see, I'm 10. Yay, preteen. I'm in the 5th grade. You will make me laugh when I'm sad. I'm a big fan and I wish I could get a peel off base and all of your nail polishes. Tell Ben good job on 100 pieces of gum. No. I hope I didn't mess up pieces. Just did sorry. I really liked the Mailogical #1. Can you do part 2? What is this part? 24? Please, see you later, bye. P.S. I've been watching for a long time. And Rainbow, it says Black Hollow Witch. You remember the gum video? That's Ben's favorite video. Just kidding, he hated doing that. All right, from Nedham MA. Is that Massachusetts? Massachusetts. 10 is preteen? I don't know. What is preteen? I guess it's before teen, but I don't. Maybe aren't you just still a child? This is a sticker that says Wicked Awesome. It's a hand letter. That's kind of creative. Hi, my name is Izzy. I'm from Needham, MA. Who needs him? Do you need him? And I just subscribed to your channel. So far, I have loved your jokes, hollow, and peel porn. You always make me smile whenever I need it. Thank you. Keep doing what you do and stay fabulous. And here we have, hold on. We have Give Me Your Soul, Starbucks coffee. And we have My Crack, which is a cat drinking a Starbucks. Wait, what's the crack? The cat or the drink? One or the other. Stunning. All right. Kids, well, not these days. Kids 10 years ago. Is that Pusheen the cat? All right, I guess so. Oh, okay. Here's a letter. All right, who wants to open this one? Who wants to open this one? I'll let one of you do it. Getting this mail in 2025 is wild. Poor Jennifer. This was sent in 2016. Jennifer from Dearborn Heights, Michigan. There's also American stickers on the front. Like, she decorated this envelope. But I just don't want to show you her address. I mean, maybe she moved, because on average people move every, what is it, 6 years? And it's been 9. Give Jennifer a pass. It was different back then. Was it? I mean, it was, but I don't know. As a Canadian, I've never put proud to be Canadian stickers on anything. I don't think that's something that I know many people have done historically. I mean, right now things are a little different, but like, that's not been something that we just like do and put everywhere. I just think it's a cultural difference. There's a cultural pride difference. Christine, hello from Michigan. I'm Jennifer. Just wanted to thank you for helping me with my sad nails. Since I've been using the nail oil, my nails are so much nicer. And now I can paint them. pretty colors, and I'm also holosexual. Even started my own container of peelies, lol. So just to say again, thank you. P.S. I love your channel. I think it's hilarious. Keep up the good holo. Good holo from the USA. Thank you, Jennifer. I'm gonna assume this wasn't a child just based on the level of cursive and the writing. Culture is a nice way of putting it. No, that's an accurate word. It's just a very different culture of like pride and nationalism. Always has been. I think just like the stereotype that Canadians are nice is kind of true. Because like on average, obviously you can find examples to the contrary, but on average Canadians don't like brag that much and think they're the best. I mean, I'm not saying they don't think good things about their country, but just like it's like not the average sentiment. Whereas I think my Canadian viewpoint of America, and I don't mean today, I mean like my whole life, is like it's way more braggadocious. Like they like doing that on average. Dear Christine, hello, my name is Taryn. You're my best friend. What? You're my best friend, Eve. Hold on. It does not make sense. The letter does not make sense. You're my best friend, Eve. Both love your nail tutorials. I remember when she came over to my house and we were watching Cute Polish and we saw your video of 70 nail art tutorials in 8 minutes. And after that, we were hooked. I know you hate when people put your name at the beginning of a letter. I do. So I won't be until later. I have 2 cats, one named Lily and the other named Gizmo. It's their birthday today. They're both 1 year old. Lily looks almost exactly the same as Zyler, and Gizmo is a brown tabby. I went crazy when I found out you lived in Ottawa like me. What? How did I miss that? You didn't write it on the envelope. I found a website that sell the same thing as Twinkle Tea and Bundle Monster, but it's a Canadian website. It's called Nail Polish Canada. I ordered nail vinyls and stamping plates. She's telling me her whole order. And then when they got here, I realized I didn't order stamping polishes. I was wondering if you lived in Barhaven, because that's where I live. Barhaven is not Ottawa. That's like saying Richmond Hill is in Toronto. People in Ottawa or Toronto understand. It's like when you say you live in a major city, but you don't. You live outside of that city. But sure. Well, anyways, I hope I get to meet you. By the way, I'm 10 from Taryn. So Taryn is now 19. Yeah, we're basically neighbors, Taryn. All right. Australia. I can't do that accent. Sometimes I try, does not work. Please open on Snapchat. Well, close enough. Too Simply and Illogical. My name is Haley. I'm 12. I'm from Perth, Australia. Good day. Not actually how we talk. I always watch your videos and notice how you always say probably no one is going to do the nails. Well, I did them, but they don't always look as good as yours. Last night I watched the chocolate nails, so I tried them. My nails aren't long, so they don't look that good, but please tell me what you think. Also, I was wondering if there's a way cheaper but good peel stuff because my parents say I spend too much money on nail polish and I can't get it here. Tell me what you think. Also, what's the best Holo brand because I can't find any in store. Holo Taco. From Haley. Okay, let's look at Haley's nails. That's pretty good. That's the chocolate wrapper. I think I did those for Easter, right? Hello, Kristen. Hello, Simply the Swole Queen. I just finished a 7-kilometer run. That's crazy. I don't think I ever walk that much. I can't run, I just walk. But yeah, that's long. And enjoyed listening to you read mail while I ran. Really helped the time go by. Really? People listen to me stream while they're running? That's crazy. I hope that you have a great rest of your weekend. I hope you rest on your weekend. My shins could never run that long. I can jog for maybe like 15 minutes. And it's not necessarily a lack of like cardio abilities. It's like my feet and my shins will be like, nope. Also, how are you chatting? Like, no, I know you said you're done, but very impressive. That's like marathon training levels, right? To run for 7 kilometers. Cries and sciatica. Same, Mary. Not happening. And also, even before sciatica, my knees could literally never run. Physio has basically said, yeah, just you're never gonna be a runner. That's okay. I just respond to social media on Snapchat on a treadmill. It's much easier to do when you're walking anyways. I couldn't do that if I was running. Warning, glitter. Oh no. Do we open this or we just don't? She's a runner, she's a track star. Not a runner, not a track star. Exactly. Okay, this is from Haley from Vancouver, British Columbia. That's on the other side of Canada from where I am. There's a few letters in here. Oh, it's packaged glitter. Hey, that's nice. I appreciate that. Look. Oh, it's even labeled. Look, that's their YouTube channel, Infant Apple. It's an interesting choice of a name. Look, we got sky blue glitter, pink glitter, and blue glitter. And my water marble peelies. Wow, I'm honored. We much prefer organized glitter. Yeah. No glitter bombs, just organized. Uh-oh. She stuck it together with glitter. Okay. Dear Christine, you are the most awesome holosexual ever. That was capitals and more letters. You're such an inspiring nail artist. Is this sarcasm? I live in Canada too. By the way, I love your references about Canada in your vids. My name is Haley. I'm 12. I'm a holosexual. I've been a huge fan of your channel forever. I ordered Color Club French tip nail polish. This is my fave holo so far. It was painted holo. Shine it in the sun on Snapchat, please. It's from Claire's. Also, the peel off base coat that I use isn't even a peel off. It's a quick dry top coat, but it peels well for me. It's also from Claire's. I sent you some of my favorite glitter and my water marble peelies. I also mentioned you on my very first video on my YouTube channel. The first video I posted is, are you ready? Attempting to water marble. As you can see, I sent you my peelies from that. It's not weird. Okay, maybe it is. I collect all my peelies in a bag, so you're not alone. I entered your giveaway and follow all of your accounts. I have a question. Do you write back to letters? Because if you did, I would show my friend, who is also a fan. Not as big as me, though. And I would frame it and hang it on my wall. If you can, please write back. It would mean the world to me. Menchie, Zyler, and Ben are so awesome. Thank you for being amazing, life-changing, holosexual. If you can, please find a way to put this on your nails. I would like to see you come up with something. What the fuck am I supposed to do with that? It's like a tassel? It's like ribbon that's like... What is this, like fucking chef's kitchen where they give you maple syrup and bologna and say, you got to come up with a dish. Her channel doesn't have any videos. Oh no, don't stalk her. So I once put fake eyelashes on my nails. I feel like it would be the same vibes. Yeah. Yeah, she wants me to do nail art, then she doesn't know me well enough. All right, lovely. This is from Calgary, Alberta, also Canada. It's just been a lot of Canada and the UK today. All from 2016. Hi, Simply. The topper questions only appear when you choose purple in the survey. Did I fuck that shit up? Yes, I did. No! Yeah, it was supposed to go for everything. It was a flow problem. I'm gonna have to fix that after stream. No, I'm losing data. It's okay. Some people will be late and not check their emails and do it immediately. No, my sample size will be smaller. It's okay. Dear Christine, I love your nail art so much. You are the best nail artist ever. I bought you dry drops so you don't have to wait for your nails to dry. My two questions are, 1, am I doing nail vinyls wrong because my lines always turn out wavy? And what top coat do you use? Glassy Taco. If your lines turn out wavy? Some nail vinyls are just better than others, so just like try different nail vinyls. Please write back. How about I read your letter instead? It's a trap. You were supposed to vote purple. Maybe it was. No, it's just a flow thing. Can we do it again when it's fixed? I mean, you can, but I think what would happen is we would kick you out if your email was in there twice. I don't know if the system is sophisticated enough to let us kick out the first one. I actually think it kicks out the second incidence of emails. So no, doing it again would not help. Methodological limitation. Google Forms has a lot of limitations to begin with. This is so like millennial vibes. I don't know. It's just like a cutout collage. I will change the settings so you can edit replies. I could do that. So yeah, you could go back to your original one. Actually, I don't know if that would work, but we could try. Hello, Christine. In honor of you, LOL no longer exists. What? Me, my friend, Naomi, made up the word hollow. Oh yeah. Yes, you did. Although LOL is still in our vocabulary, we are changing our lifestyle, and I'm telling you that we are proud holosexuals. Thank you for teaching us about Holology 101. In Hollow Love, Alana and Naomi. Thank you, Alana and Naomi. Stunning letter. Okay. Try to read this on camera from Athena in Bakersfield, California. We've all changed our lifestyle in the last 10 years. All right, when I finish this pile of mail, I gotta go change settings on a survey. All right. Hi, Christine. My name is Athena from California. I love all your videos, and my nails are super short, but you inspired me to grow them. I also used to bite them. Just recently, I bought $61 worth of nail polish, stamping stuff, and vinyls. My favorite is this one. If I had hollow, I would draw a picture, but I don't have any. I'm sorry, but it's the shipping. I forgot to mention that you're super funny. Hashtag Menchie hair forever. P.S. I'm 12. Classic 12-year-old letter. Not enough swearing. Also from Canada. From Sherbrooke. Au Québec. Oh no, what's this? Oh no, 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 no. Mega hollow porn. I think it's just a pack of glitter because it's like coming out of the sides. Customs, why didn't you stop this? Oh no, wait, it just flew within Canada, so there is no customs. Hi, it's so small. Hi, my name is Hollow God. My name is Naomi, and I'm living in Canada, but I'm French, Quebec. I just wanted to tell you that you are beautiful and cool. Aw. Here. You can have a look at that yourself. Next one is from Lithia Springs, GA. Is that Georgia? Dear Menchie and Zyler, hello, you're both pretty awesome. Menchie, you are named after frozen yogurt and you have your own nail polish. Zyler, you are greatly and proudly donated your hair from Donald Trump. Wow, you are so brave. I love you both. I hope you have a great hollow-filled drawing. Sincerely, Megan, who loves cats. Dear Christine, hello, I'm Megan, and yes, I am a holosexual. I even have a hollow cup, similar to yours. I love your videos. I messed up, fuck, because she wrote videos wrong. And trying but failing at doing my nails. You know how your nails looked when you did your blindfolded nail challenge? Hashtag save Simplymailogical. Wow, that just unlocked a deep memory. That's how my nails look every time I paint them. Help! Also, can you tell Simply Face Logical Hollow for me? And Ben, I almost forgot about him. Now I place some hollow for you. It's a hollow taco. That's funny. I'm going to stop writing before I become the most annoying person ever. Remember, have some fun before you die. Sincerely, Megan from the US. Guys, someone writing hollow taco to me in 2016 is crazy. I mean, I know I was saying Hollow Taco well before the brand Hollow Taco existed. That's why I named it Hollow Taco, but it's still funny. All right, from Nashville, Tennessee, 2016. From Tennessee, all right, I never been there. That's a hollow taco. Guys, another hollow taco. Wait. Guys, that's crazy. To Christine with no H, I love your YouTube vids. I try to watch all of them. And you inspire a lot of my manis. I even begged my mom for a hollow taco to honor you. Well, guess what? Guess what? 10 years later, you can get your own. I am from Tennessee and I'm 13. I love your sense of humor because it's literally the same as mine. I too have a weird ass name. It's Orion, and nobody can spell it or say it right. I was wondering if you could try magnetic polish, not hollow. I'm very sorry, and give my friend Jillian a shout out because she introduced me to the land of holosexuals and also wants magnetic nails. By the way, you probs hate me because I can freehand and water marble. Lol, bye. Sorry. All right, and that was written on a cute hollow card. Thank you, Arena. Absolutely stunning. There was a little bit of writing up on this one. Wait, okay. Here, let's just do this. Let's do the last letter. Oh, it's from New Jersey. I thought it was going to be from England again. I was ready to continue the British. Okay, last letter is from Bailey from New Jersey, August 2016. The handwriting does look like a young child. And then I'm going to show you the after of my hands, which have been cooking, soaking in nail oil for the last hour. What did I say earlier? Only half an hour. Oops. Hello. Dear Christine, I am Bailey. I am going into middle school. I am a girl. I have a YouTube channel. I draw. I only have one video. So if you could tell everyone to go sub to it. It is Bailey Gabriel, the channel name. I have 2 cats. Go subscribe. I have 2 cats and 1 golden retriever named Cooper. He is sick, so my mom and I are taking him to the vet now. Love you, Bailey. I am grateful for your letter. Thank you, Bailey. All right, I need to do... just a quick glitter. Oops. Sorry about that, chat. Glitter cleanup. All right, mods, if we can timestamp this, because I'll make something out of it. It's been over half an hour. Let's see how my hands are doing. Ready? Oh, yeah. Oh, nice and soaky. Woo! Now, they remain oily because they were in, you know, like a water-resistant style of glove. But you can kind of just rub it in. You can also wipe it off with a paper towel if you want. But the soaking is what's helpful for the nails. So let me get you a close-up. See, my nails have been soaked, and you can tell that from a few different ways. First is you see more clear parts in the nail, which just means that the oil has kind of infused itself deep into the nail plate, which is good. That helps promote nail flexibility, which ultimately helps your nails bend instead of break, which is actually a good thing. So there's less snapping, less peeling, less layers breaking apart between the fibers. So you actually want that nail oil to soak in and have some clear parts. That's normal. Everyone's gonna have like a different amount of clear parts. It kind of varies. Some nails I see are like totally clear. Some are yellow, like mine. But that's one way of knowing it really soaked. The other way of knowing is that my nails actually look more flared out. The C curve is less extreme because the nail oil went into the nail plate and helped the nail kind of relax and spread out a bit, which is bad if it's water, but good if it's nail oil. It's duck nails, but good. Now for my calluses, let's take a look at my hands. See how nice and smooth? No dryness. The callus is still there. You can tell by the discoloration, but it's nice and smooth. No risk of ripping. Perfect. All right. I gotta put on other gloves now so I don't marinate my keyboard. So you don't have to do this. This doesn't really do anything other than not get oil on your stuff. But after I've done a nail soak and they're still kind of oily, instead of washing it off, I just throw on some cotton gloves for like 5 minutes, whatever. Just enough so that the oil residue just kind of absorbs into the cotton, and then I can go touch things. I'd rather do this than wash it off because I don't want to throw water on my hands after all that good treatment. So I just switch gloves. And I buy these gloves, they're described as like disposable or whatever. I mean, I definitely reuse them because there's no need for me to dispose of these after a few uses. But I buy these all on Amazon in like a giant pack, including the black nitrile gloves. you're guilty of having an oily keyboard. Generally me too, but when my entire hand is that oily, then I throw on these gloves. But if it's just a bit of nail oil around the nail, then I don't care. It's fine. It makes it so no one else touches my keyboard. Get out of my station. I mean, there's no one else here, but. All right. Well, thank you for joining me. I'm going to go fix that survey flow. And what I will do is make it so you can edit your response, but I'm going to turn that feature off tomorrow because I actually think it's not good to have that on, because then people will just like conspire, go back and change it. And it's like, no. Just what's your first thing that you want? But given what happened, I will allow you to edit as long as it lets me do that and change the question flow. There might be a Google Forms issue where if I change the question flow, it might like error me and say, no, you cannot, without producing a new link. If that happens, then sorry, it is what it is. But I will try. Simply mistaken. It's not the biggest deal, but it's a little bit annoying. You pause the survey to think of the collection. Perfect. Take your time, because Simply made a mistake. All right. And sorry, just for context, in case you're coming in late, that was for the HOLO Royalty survey for the HOLO Royalty 2026 collection. We just sent out an email this morning, HOLO Taco did, to HOLO Royalty members, if you're in the top tier of our customer loyalty program, to participate in telling us what you want to see for your collection next year. There was just one minor flow error on one of the questions that chat let me know of, and now I'm gonna go fix it. Not the end of the world. The survey still works. It's just one question was kind of wonky. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. I will see you guys back on Wednesday. Thank you to the mods and Menchie gang. And thanks so much for watching. I'll see you later. Bye.